Welcome back everybody, I'm Marcio, you're watching The Urban Man. So this video is pushed ahead in front of all my other videos for a special guy, Razorine Detroit. He's a fellow subscriber of mine and he really wanted me to do this video. So just a shout out to you, Ryan, for following me. It's the Razorine, made in Italy. So it comes in this little nice velvety bag. And also inside a box. I chucked the box away already. I did an unboxing of this about 2-3 weeks back. I'll put the link up here, you guys can click that and have a watch if you want to see me unboxing this. So yeah, let's get going with the Razorine so I can give my thoughts on this guy and if you should buy it. So blade of choice is going to be the Wilkinson Sword Saloon Pack. I started using these blades because of Ken Surfs. He uses these and I bought a pack of them and I really love them. Honestly, I think they're my favorite blade. That and the feathers, I really enjoy the feathers as well. But the Wilkinson Sword is a really nice blade for me personally. Sorry guys, give me a second. The cat's shouting at me outside the door. Come. She doesn't like it when I leave the door closed. She was sleeping a minute ago. Anyways, so this is, I don't know if you want to call it a 3-piece or a 2-piece razor, but you got basically your handle, you got your top cap, and then this little nut that holds everything together. Now it does fit in a certain way. So basically you take your top cap, you take your blade, and you pop it in like that. You got those two little slots there where it fits in perfectly. Then you take your handle here and you fit it over here. It has to fit this way. As you can see, it's got like this little recess on the back, and on the front there it doesn't have that recess. So this fits in like so, and then you'll feel it sort of like clicking into place. Once that's in place, you'll just grab your little nut there and you'll screw this in. And you'll just finger tighten it and that's it, your blade is in place. Now this is not my first shave with this guy. This is going to be my second shave. And one thing I did notice, I'm going to show you guys now, is the blade alignment is not perfect. I don't know if this is with all of them or just my one, but let me try to bring it a little bit closer here just so you guys can see. So it does protrude. I find it protrudes slightly more on this side as opposed to the other side. Like I said, I don't know if that's just mine or if that's all of them, but it definitely does protrude quite a bit. And then also I'm just going to show you, let me try to show you a side profile here. Hopefully we can catch that. Let's try to do it like this. There we go. So there is quite a bit of blade exposure. I don't know if you're going to be able, guys are going to be able to pick that up, but it is quite on the aggressive side. It does have quite a bit of blade exposure. Alright, enough about that. We're going to talk more about the blade as we get into it. Let's get started. Otherwise this shave is going to take forever. But what I'm going to do is, I'm just doing a one pass today. I hate these long shaving videos, so we're just going to do a quick one pass and be done with it. So, brush of choice is also going to be the new Bundu brush that I picked up on the same order as I got on this. And this is just a synthetic brush, but it's a really lovely. You've got this nice resin on the top here and this wood on the bottom. It's really a nice brush. So I've got that soaking here in my bowl. We're going to leave that soaking just a little longer while I prep quickly. For my prep, I'm using Sorbet Man, some pre-shave oil. I actually want to pick up, Bundu has released recently, I think within this last month, they've released a pre-shave oil as well of their own in all their different scents that they have. The sandalwood, the 14, there's about 5 or 6 of them, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that they released. So I want to actually, on my next order, I want to try to pick up some of those oils and see. So I normally use this for the prep, but decided to change because I've been using the prep for a bit of a while now, a couple of videos and a couple of personal shaves, so just decided to go with this one. So I'm just going to pop some of that pre-shave oil on, let it just soak in, And then while that's soaking in to the skin, what I'm going to do is start whipping up this lather. Let me just grab a towel here. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Grab a towel here just to dry my hands off. Okay, soap of choice today. Poison of choice for soap. I'm going to use On the Berg. Oh, that's nice. I really love this scent. It's not a super hard, as you can see when I can actually just press. It's not a super hard soap. It's so for synthetic brush it will work lovely. It's got this like fresh citrusy smell. I love my citruses and sandalwood, and the wife loves sandalwood as well. Let's start. Get some more water going on in there. Let's start whipping up. So I'm gonna just whip it up directly from here. Get this lather going. It does form lather quite quickly. See there. And this is a very nice, comfortable brush as well to hold. Wow. It's a really, I love these bigger handles. I just find gripping them a lot easier. So that's starting to form up really nicely. Okay, cool, that should be good. That should be good to go. I'm gonna leave that for 1 second. Put this bowl on the side here. And what we do, just gonna hydrate the face quickly with some hot water. Just gonna help me form this lather a bit easier, having a bit of moisture on the face. Yeah. Fire it up, let's get this lather going. So you can see really comfortable to hold in the hand. I like it. I mean, you can choke it up over here if you want and use it like this, or grab it on the bottom here. It's actually quite comfortable grabbing it like this. Can get some nice control. Sorry, I'm splashing water. Hopefully that's not going all over the lens. So you can see this lather really forms up quickly and easily. Really, Jaco van Boenebed, he makes some nice soaps. Definitely give him a try. Try these soaps. This one being one of my favorites is the sandalwood. What I'm going to do is I'm leaving the moustache area for last, because my upper lip here, I don't know, whenever it comes, we're getting into summer now here in South Africa, but when we go through winter, it always dries up, and I get a little bit of like a sore here just on my upper lip, because it will dry skin, and using these fragrance soaps and that, it burns a little bit, so we'll leave it for the last, and I'll just go around there. Let's do this figure 8, yeah. Look at that. Look at those peaks there forming. Look at that beautiful soap. If you love, all over my nose, if you love these citrusy scents, yeah, definitely give it a try. And I saw also today he just released a lemon. Sorry guys, maybe I'm sounding like I'm punting here too much, but I'm just letting you guys know what I observed and saw. A lemon scent. Also love the lemon scent. I actually picked up a lemon scent one from River Valley Trading Arts inside. Okay, let's do this moustache area. Go. Good stuff. I'm happy with that. If you guys prefer going for a bit longer, please do help yourself. So the weird thing about this Razorine, it's like a bit of a mixture between Chevette and a double-edged safety razor. So you hold it like you'd hold a Chevette, but then you got this double-edged, so it is a bit weird. So let's start here with this side. So what I do is I'm going to put it flat against my face, and as I go down I'm going to just turn it so slightly, and when you feel it cutting, another thing that's a bit weird about this is the angle that it actually cuts at. So you'll see you'll have to turn it quite a bit there. Now it's actually cutting out. Let me turn to the side. So it's almost, I would say, at a 45-degree angle that you've got to hold it at. You've got to hold it at like a 45-degree angle, and then you'll actually feel it starting to cut. So if you're not comfortable or familiar with it, start here. As you go down, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, and then you'll feel it starting to cut the hairs, and there we go. It is also gives quite a bit of audio feedback. You can definitely hear it cutting. I am sure the mic will pick that up. Okay, now while we're shaving, we're going to just talk about the razor as well. So we've got in the angle that it is very different to a safety razor. Okay, like you can see that angle that I'm holding it at. If you go any less, it doesn't cut. The handle is actually going to be my biggest con on this razor. Okay, the handle, because this thing, I mean, it's tiny and it's flat, so it is a little bit uncomfortable holding this razor. Let me try and grab here. Give me 1 second. I just want to grab a safety razor here, just so I can show you guys the difference in handles here. So, I mean, you can see towards the top, it's got quite a bit more meat here, but I mean, you can, when you go down lower, I mean, look at the difference there. And then the side profile, you can't even compare. So this handle is going to be, I think, the weakest point of this razor. It's not very comfortable razor to hold in the hand by any means. Very petite, if you want to call it that. Another thing I did find, I guess it's just because I'm not used to it. Sometimes when I'm switching over, like, I'll grab it and then I'll be like, oh shit, but wait, I'm holding it the wrong way. Because you literally only have two faces. You can't swivel this thing around and use it from the other side because you got the nut there. Was basically the same as a safety razor. But I just found from switching over from one into the other one, there is times where I'll grab it and I'll be like, oh shit, I'm holding it the wrong way. So it's just something to get used to. See, like there, I'm doing it again. I didn't do that on purpose. It's just I just find when you're switching it over from one hand to the other, that you do tend to hold it the incorrect way. So as I said, one thing I do love about it is this feedback. I love it when you can hear a razor cutting. Okay, so that's there. Let me rinse this out. Another small con that I did find with this razor is sometimes I find the hair, when I'm rinsing it to clean it out, the hairs in the soap does tend to get stuck in the back notches there where it's supposed to, where you're supposed to rinse it out. I think the gap underneath is a little bit small, so it doesn't allow the water to flow through. I just did find that, but I mean, not a major con. So as I said, I found this razor to be a pretty aggressive-ish, I would say medium to aggressive, not a mild razor at all. On my first shave with this, I used the Astra blades. I hadn't used the Astra blade in a while, and I thought, no, let me, because the Astra blade is supposed to be a more of a milder blade, but I just don't understand why me and the Astra blades don't get along. Another nice thing is because of this angle that you're actually holding it at, when you're shaving underneath the nose, it's actually super easy to reach because it's quite a bit of an angle. You actually can get under the nose quite easily, which is very nice. Back to Astro Blades. Me and the Astro Blades just don't get along. I find I always nick myself or get weepers with those damn Astro Blades. What blades do you guys use? Like I say, I think it's personal preference or what works for you, your type of beard and that. But I'd like to know what is your guys' favorite blade and what is your worst blade? What do you just not get along with? Which is the blade that you just can't use? So you can see it's a pretty efficient razor, this. As I said, it is a more aggressive, not majorly aggressive, but it is on the more aggressive side. So I would say, like I said, between medium to aggressive. So if that's your type of shaving, preferred shaving, then definitely have a look at the Razorine. Now, Rohan had commented in one of my videos, as I said, he was inquiring about this, and he said he was interested in one. So I actually suggested him to have a look at the V2, which is the top, basically, as far as I know, it's identical. The major difference is going to be the handle. It's a lot thicker. I think width-wise, it's a lot thicker, and also here, and it's also got, this is very smooth. Look, doesn't just slide easily in and out of my hand, but it's got the V2 has got this texture on it, which is going to help for gripping it. But once you get the hang of this thing, holding it and that, really easy. Besides the handle, I don't really have any major cons with this razor. It does shave beautifully. It does shave beautifully. Okay, let's go against the grain now. Not against the grain, with the grain. My hair's on my neck, grow upwards. So you can see that angle, that 45-degree angle I'm talking about. The hairs do really stick on here. I don't know if it's because of the brass or that gap, but I find the cream and the hairs really do stick on there. Right, we're almost there. And maneuvering it around the face is also super easy because of the chevette style that you have here. I find going around contours and stuff quite a bit easier, because you can actually see where it is, as opposed to holding something here. At times it is a bit more difficult to see. I find I get more control from the razor in which area I'm shaving at with this type of shave method. So with your straight razor or shavette, I find I get more control as opposed to a safety razor. And yeah, this, I have a similar type of feeling of experienced. I get a similar type of feeling with this as I do with a straight razor or a shavette. So I didn't do the cheek area properly. You can hear that cutting. I'm sure the mic is going to pick that up, that feedback. But it really is a nice, different type of shaving experience. I've said in my other videos when I've tried a straight razor for the first time, and that I love trying different instruments in shaving. And also, what I was going to say is, if you guys have these different instruments, if you've got a shavette, straight razor, safety razor, whatever you have, don't be afraid to use 2 or 3 of them at any given time. I mean, you don't have to perform a shave with just one instrument. You've got all these instruments. You've got all these different instruments. Use them all at once if you want to. I mean, if you feel if you guys feel that you get a better shave with your straight razor around your moustache area, but you get a better shave around the cheek area with I'm blabbering over my words. So now, okay, you feel like you get a better shave on your cheeks with a safety razor, but with a straight razor you get a better shave around the moustache area because you can maneuver it, or with a shavette or whatever. Then use both of them at the same time. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no, okay, you have to perform a shave with only one instrument, and if you don't, I think I just nicked myself a little bit there. That's why certain areas I try not to talk too much when I'm busy, because I know it's gonna happen. I'm just doing the touch-ups now. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Feel around. Let's have a closer look. Yep. For first pass, if I'm honest, I could go with a second pass, but I'm going to leave it as that. I'm going to just stop there. Like I said, I don't want this video to go too long. It looks fine. I thought I actually caught myself there on the neck, but it looks alright. I think I survived that one. It's just rinse in the face. The rinse. think around the neck area I am going to give it just a quick pass. Around the neck area, I'm not 100% satisfied there. Just give it a touch up around the neck area here, and then I'll be good. And then we can call it a video. Let's try to do this a little bit quicker. Not talk too much, just go through it. There we go. I'm bad at multitasking, that's why sometimes you see me go silent in these videos when I'm busy. I'm like, let me concentrate, make sure I'm doing this right. So I was talking yesterday also, while we're finishing this off, I was talking yesterday about the PSs and the Xboxes. Did you guys manage to secure yours? Let me know in the comments below. What did you go with? Are you going with the Xbox or the PS4? Whatever part of the world you're from. We're all gamers at the end here, so I'm not biased here. I have my preference. But whatever you enjoy, whatever makes you happy, that's what's important. That's what's important. Whatever makes you guys happy. So yeah, let me know if you guys managed to secure a pre-order of something and what game you guys are excited about trying out. That's the Razorine. Lovely razor. Nothing wrong with the Razorine. As I said, just the small little niggle in terms of the handle, which is the main niggle, and then the one side of the razor's blade sticks out more on the other side. Slightly, not a major thing. And no weepers, nothing. Excellent shave. I've got missed a little spot here. See, when you're talking and not concentrating, yeah, that's good. You can use that loom block, but yeah, there's no weepers, no nicks, nothing. I thought I had caught myself there on the neck at that one little point, but I think I was just giving that little bite. Hey, watch what you're doing there. Yeah. Let's see, no burning around there. Slightly a little bit around the chin area there. Nothing on the cheeks. But not like I said, like you saw, we did just one pass, so shouldn't be too much of burning sensation. Shouldn't have irritated the skin too much. I always like passing it just in a loom block. Yeah, a little bit of a burning sensation around the neck area. Ah, that's good. Excellent. Lovely shave. So, to answer your question, should you buy a Razorine? If you love a more of an aggressive shave, you love trying out different instruments, then yes, go for the Razorine. Try it out. If you're a person that uses safety razors and you always want to see what it's like shaving with a Chevette or whatever, yes, try out the Razorine. You're going to get that same sort of feeling with the Razorine as you would in terms of holding it and maneuvering around. Just the angle is different. It's not going to be the same angle, but you're going to get that same I get that same feeling of holding it as I do with a straight razor or Chevette. So if you're a person that wants to try out something like a Chevette, but you're not comfortable with a Chevette or a safe straight razor, definitely try out the Razorine. And if you are a person that is content with what you have, you're not too phased about gimmicky stuff, I would say give the Razorine a pass. That's my honest opinion. I can live without the Razorine. I've got other stuff in the arsenal that shaves much easier and gives me just as nice of a shave and is more comfortable to hold in the hand and a bit easier to use in terms of fitting in the blade, because sometimes, you know, holding this and twisting this nut and that, it is a bit weird and awkward. So yeah, if you enjoy gimmicky stuff and you want to give this a try, definitely give it a try. But I would urge you to rather maybe go for the V2. I would love to try and get my hands on a V2. Would I have bought this? Wait, let's do this. Knowing now what I know then, would I still buy the Razorine? Yes, definitely. Because I love shaving with different instruments and I love trying out different instruments. And I can give my opinion and feedback. And yeah, like I said, I just love trying out different shaving techniques and different shaving instruments. So yes, I'm definitely glad I bought this, and I would buy it again knowing now what I know then. And I would love to try and get a V2. Hopefully the guys from River Valley Trading bring in the V2. That would be lovely, so that a person can try it out and see what it's about. Anyways guys, I hope this was informative. I hope I shed some light on if you should get a Razorine or not, and how she shaves. Pretty good, as you can see. I appreciate you watching till the end. If you have stuck around till the end, please do subscribe. I'm going to be doing a giveaways very soon on some wedge trading products. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. You can get, well, subscribe and click that bell icon so that you can get notified on when I release that video. Otherwise you're just not going to know and you're just going to miss out on it, and then tough, sorry. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hit that like button and cheers for now.